Hey guys, I'm Mike Lonsdorf, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about a very important topic in social media and HR that we cover in Chapter 2 of our textbook called Preventative Behavior. What happens in Vegas stays on YouTube. Now, I'm going to begin with a rhetorical question. So let's say you're out in Vegas, or you're out at some party, and you're with your friends, and you maybe had one too many, and all of a sudden you make a really poor decision. You do something really dumb, and your friend, your buddy of yours, records you and posts you on his YouTube channel. Next thing you know, you wake up the next morning and you have 1 million views of you looking like a fool and making yourself look like a jerk. And then your boss sees it, and your boss is blown away, and he fires you over it because he doesn't want anyone working for him who is seen looking like a jerk on social media. None of us want that to happen. That is sort of the worst case scenario of how we can get in trouble and, not using social media to our advantage. But the thing is, social media can really come back and stab us in the back with things that maybe seem unfair at times, but that's just the nature of the internet and how we live in this day and age, which is why this topic is so important, because we need to be able to educate on ways we can prevent this from happening. Another example that I'll use is with Kevin Durant. He plays basketball for the Golden State Warriors, and back in 2010, he tweeted something about how there should be no super teams in the NBA and how free agents going to join a super team are ruining the league. And if you fast forward to the summer of 2016, Kevin Durant left his team of the Oklahoma City Thunder to join the Golden State Warriors, a team with the best record in NBA history. And because of that tweet that he made some 6 years ago, people are really riding him over that, and quite frankly, a lot of people feel offended that he would tweet something like that and then do something completely different. But also, it's sort of unfair to a degree, in a sense that 7 years ago, 7 years is such a long or 6-7 years ago is such a long time. But the reality is, stuff you tweet or post on any type of platform, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, etc., can really come back to bite you, no matter when it was or where it was. If someone finds that, if a potential employer finds that, you could be in some deep trouble. Another example that I'll give is with former Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver Riley Cooper. Mr. Cooper was out at a party, I believe at a country concert. He got very drunk and made racial slurs. He ended up getting released, and his career is now over. Doesn't have a career anymore because of that. And that, obviously, people would say he had it coming to him, but that's something. One little mistake, he could have been a good guy. I mean, I don't really know, but one little mistake can haunt him for the rest of his life, and will always haunt him because of social media. There's a lot of good aspects of social media, of course, and obviously the good outweighs the bad by far. But the topic is preventative behavior, and I believe it is very important that anytime we log in or press send on something, we should do it with from a cautious nature, so that it doesn't come back in the future to give us trouble or stop us from getting that job. And it really is true that what happens in Vegas stays on YouTube, because all you need is one video or one thing to be posted out there, and it's there forever. And it has your name attached to it. It can stick with you for a long time. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.